Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone around Australia, New Zealand, and who will be watching our replay all around the globe. So today we have joined as a team. We are in different teams, but we have come again together. To discuss something about our business, something related to our business. So today the question is, we get a lot of these questions, and we know people are from different backgrounds, different professions. They have their own life going on, so everyone's very different. Okay, and so is this business for all? Okay, so can everyone do this business? That's the main question that we have. So before I get into those questions, let me just introduce myself and the others. So my name is Tracy. I am working here as an associate nurse unit manager in Melbourne, and I'm also a business coach. And I've been in this business for the last 4 years, and I'm supported by my husband and two children here. So many people ask us what this business is all about. Okay, so what we do in this business is an affiliate marketing. So we are affiliated with companies that have their products and services, and we market for them. And we have our own websites, and we have our own admin system. We have enough training given to us, and we set up the business, and we run the business along with our professions or whatever situations we are in. Because the sales are made through our website, we get paid for the sales that we make or the sales volume that we build. Okay, so that is basically what we do. Okay, so what we are doing is we are marketing for them using the social media platforms. We know that today the world is all about internet. Even education has become part of internet. And internet has become an inevitable thing in our generation, and that's what we are also doing. We are using this platform, the social media platforms, to promote our business model, and those who are interested can always look into this opportunity. Okay, so without further ado, let me introduce each of them in this group. So Vanaja is a clinical nurse consultant from Brisbane. Josma is an RN from Australia, and Kaisa as well is a healthcare worker from New Zealand. So welcome you all. Take yourself off mute, and you can introduce yourselves, guys. Over to you, Vanaja.
Hello, everyone. Thanks, Tracy, for introducing us. My name is Vanaja. I'm from Brisbane, and I live with my husband and two daughters. And I'm a nurse by profession. I work as a clinical nurse in a cardiac ICU. I'm living here for more than 16 years now. That's about me. Back to you, Tracy.
Okay, Kaisa, you can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Kaisa. I'm originally from Northeast India. I settled in New Zealand for the last 15 years. I live here with my two beautiful boys and my husband. And I work I'm a profession by hairdresser, but also a healthcare worker as a part-time. Yeah.
Okay, over to you, Josma.
Hi, I'm Josma. I'm also a registered nurse working in Melbourne. I'm a clinical care coordinator in public health here. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for introducing yourself. So, so many people ask us this question. I don't have any business experience, or like I'm a nurse, I'm a doctor, I am an engineer. I don't have any business experience. All my life, I have just been studying. So in that case, is this business like, can I look into this business, or do you think I can do this business? Okay. Josma, you said you are a nurse and you're a care coordinator. So I don't know if you like you probably don't have any business experience in the past. So how do you feel like, coming into this business, and what can you say to people that think that this business, whether this business will work for them or not?
Yes, I am totally new to business. I don't have any clue, no clue at all in my family, no background at all. So when I heard about it, the first question which came into my mind was, I knew there would be a lot of technical things in it. So I was sort of like very against it, or that's the first doubt which came into my mind. I don't read that language. I don't understand it. So I was very hesitant. So, and probably because people from Indian background, you are not that IT savvy, especially when you're in the health background. So, yeah, so that was the first red flag in me when I heard about it. But
Yeah.
then when I inquired and learned about it, I knew that there is the full 24/7 available supporting group to answer all your queries, whether it would be just as simple or silly questions, but there is someone who responds to it.
Yeah.
So I was convinced, and yeah, I'm a person who is not at all active in social media in the past. I hardly, maybe this, 10 years back, there could be an old photo of mine. So I was not familiar with it. And so, yeah, so if I could do it, anyone could do it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Josma, so for being so honest about your and being vulnerable about it. Yeah. So we all, like, myself as well. I was not a very active social media person or anything like that. Like, I never used to put videos or photos much. And I never had a business background either. Like, I think my brother is doing a business now, being motivated, looking at me, I guess. But otherwise, we never had anyone do a business in my family. So, like, my dad was in Gulf for a long time. And when, most Gulf returns come to Kerala, like, everyone will be asking, oh, what's your next plan? Are you going to put up a business? Like, my father was never a business person. And we would say, like, Papa, this, like, business is not even your thing at all. Like, he couldn't even, like, we can't even think about him doing a business. So was I, like, when I told my brother, like my older brother, like, I'm going to do a business, he was a bit shocked, but then he's encouraged me, saying, oh, you can do it, because he's got some finance background. So he was like, oh, that's a good move, like, you're thinking about it. But they were all surprised, like, me doing a business. Like, I had nothing. Even my brothers, like, they are into finance, IT and all, and their talks were all very technical and very finance oriented and all those things, and about investments and all those things. I was never involved in those talks. Like, I had no clue about what they were talking. Everything felt like Greek and Latin to me. Like, when they used to talk about it. And I'm glad, like, after coming into the business, at least I understand a few words. So I'm grateful for this business. So that's the transition we all had in this business. So we have this amazing training platform that we have, and as Josma said, we have a very tied up group, like, who is always there to help us, who's always available for us, or very supportive in our growth as business owners. So I think that is one main reason that many people fail in business, because they don't have enough support, probably from their families, probably from their situation, like, from the surrounding. So when we have a group of people, very like-minded people, that makes a lot of difference. That's what what I felt. Every business has its own challenges coming, like especially because we don't have any business experience and we are not tech savvy, as Josma said. We don't use much of technology, like coming from a country like India. So still, like we are able to do this because of the support that we have. So definitely, you get a lot of support in this platform. So Kaisa, you are a mother, and I don't know how you do it. You are a healthcare support worker, you are a hairdresser, and you're a mother of two boys. I tell, boys are very active, so you should be a superwoman. So, in between all that, you took up this business. Okay. So, that is another thing that so many mothers that I encounter, they tell me, oh, we don't have time to do another business. So how do you feel about this business, and what makes it possible for you to do another business like this, on top of all the other things that you're juggling with? Over to you, Kaisa.
Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, that's the most question I get asked from my audience. They tell me, "Oh, yes, life is getting hard. Bills is getting like coming with that, like a river every time. What bill, and we can't keep up. We know with the bill, and I really wish I can do like this, like you, but I don't have time." So that's what they all say, like, yeah, you should start, start watching my webinar, and then this is how you'll understand. And they're like, oh, I don't even have time to watch the webinar, So as mom, I understand completely, because they've been stretched for too long, too hard. And as mom, we always have busy. We're always busy. We are always have full of work, our own work responsibility, but there's always so much to clean, so much to cook, so much laundries and kids other activities, and then on top of that, park running and school run, everything. And I totally get, and I'm not doing this because I have lots of time in my hand, but because we don't want to be like doing like this forever. We have to do some change to come out of this cycle. So this is why, and it's possible because we have a proven system, that the system is built in a way we can use 24 hours. Even though you miss your webinar, you can watch the webinar while you're cooking, or you're folding your laundry, or you can do a pocket of time after you drop them to school, or you're waiting them in the sports, or you are the best time is, after dinner, their homework and bedtime, and then I do a kitchen run and I come back, and before bedtime I sit for maybe sometime 1 hour, sometime even 2 hours. So like any other business mom in this business who are already working full time, but they all learn to work smartly. So I've learned to work smartly with them all who are in the business. So yeah, if we want to change, so we have to make a change. It's maybe a little sacrifice for the starting, and then the system work along with us, not against us. It's so convenient because most of the hard work lifting is done by our system, and this is why we can all do this business. Yeah, that's what I can share for today.
Okay, thank you, Kaisa, being so open about it. Yes, yeah, we all, I also get these questions, how do you manage all this, in between your work, church, volunteering, other kids' activities, everything. Yes, we are busy, okay, and I think, I'm a person who would like to keep myself busy, because we say that an idle mind is a devil's workshop, okay. So, in one way, it is good to keep yourself busy, and I love it. But the thing is, we all have that breaking point, isn't it? We think, okay, we can all do it. Okay, we are especially women, we think we are strong women, we can do all this, we can multitask everything, and we can keep going. And that's what I think the families also think about, mom can do everything, for everything, even if you go to the bathroom, there will be calls from outside, mom, where is my shoes, where is my socks, where, all the time, whenever we think, like, and sometimes I tell my kids also, for everything you need me, like, that is our thinking, like, we should always be present for them. Yes. And this is one of the best platform that can offer that. Okay. Though we feel like, so in this business, like, it's very flexible. Okay, as we have all been telling this, and Kaisa also highlighted the point how flexible our business is, including the training. Okay, we do have replays for everything. So so we have weekly Zooms, we have weekly master classes, everything is there, but it is all available as replays. Okay, so you can have your own time. See, like, if you have school going kids or kinder going children, like, you can spend 1 hour, like, without them peacefully. Okay, you like when I say peacefully, it's like, mothers can understand that. I'm not saying it in a wrong sense, but, a time for yourself, that's what I meant. So without any calls or anything, I long for that day, like, so that's why I said, like, mothers can really understand this. So that even that 1 hour of learning or doing something on the business is enough for our business. Okay, so it's also very flexible, and at same time we can do it in our own pace. Okay, there's no targets or there's no one to come behind you. You are the owner of your business, and you can tell. And think about it, like, as Kaiser said, the bills never end, isn't it? And same as that, our responsibilities also don't end as a mother. Yeah. And even at a workplace, as you go up the ladder, like, you have your own responsibilities and accountabilities, and they have their own expectations at work also. So when we can juggle all these things, yeah, I feel like, it is less burning out as well. Like, even if in our professions, like, that was one reason I really wanted to come down on my hours, and thank God it was possible through this business. Is like, I was kind of getting into that burnt out phase, and I couldn't be very productive at my own work. So it's not because I'm a lazy person or anything, like, people think, like, and people who know me don't say that, but, there are people out saying, like, these ladies are doing the business just because they're lazy to do any other work. No, we are doing all this on top of our work, and we have built something for our future, and that is when we have reduced our work. Okay, so we have taken time to build a business. Okay, we are taking, like, those of us sitting here, they have taken time to build the business. Okay, so this is a business where you can be really flexible, and you can work on your own pace. And so if you really have the passion, we all have 24 hours. Okay, so if you have your own passion, like, just because you became a mother, you shouldn't have your dreams gone away. Okay, so we are here to support you. And even as Kaisa said, like, when we come into the business, we might feel a bit overwhelming, but at the same time, what happens is, like, you learn about time management. You learn from others how they are managing their time, how they are managing their day, how they are managing their work, business, and everything together. Okay, so those are little tips that can also help us. Okay, and that's helped me a lot. Okay, so and today I also tell people about how to make a planner, how to plan your day, all those things, little tips that might go a long way. Okay, so so we were all talking about young mothers, and about a business experience. So Vanajeshi, she's from Brisbane. She I won't say she's old, but she's the oldest in our, like, in this meeting. And she's nearly, like, she's already said, like, she's been a few decades into nursing. So you can imagine she's nearing to retirement, and I'm sure she can retire early through this business. But over to you, Vanaji. How do you say, like, or how did you feel, like, coming into this business at a later stage in your life? Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Tracy, for the question. As you said, yeah, I'm nearly approaching my retirement age. I'm in my mid 30s, sorry, mid 50s. I wish I'm in mid 30s. I'm about to say I've been working as a nurse for more than 30 years. So if someone told me 5 years ago that I would be running my own digital business, I probably would be laughing like this because honestly, I wasn't in the business was never in my mind, and and I also didn't come from a business background at all. So nursing was the only job I knew, and I was definitely wasn't one of those person who was dreaming of being an entrepreneur. But along the way, as I've been working for all these years, I started feeling a bit overwhelming with all the work and burned out with all this, physical exhaustion as well as the mental exhaustion. I started feeling like I need more time, more financial freedom, and I was wishing like I could able to retire early. That is when I started thinking about something different, something that I can do on my side. And for years, I believe that nursing is the only job I know, and I couldn't able to do anything other than that. But as I said, I'm approaching my retirement age, and the questions start creeping me that do I really want to work until my late 60s? Will I start have the health and energy to enjoy the life when I finally retire? Uh, and I realized I didn't want to live the rest of my life just waiting for my week offs or counting down for the annual leaves which I get to enjoy the life as I wanted. Like I wanted to travel more, I wanted to spend more time with my loved ones, and I want to enjoy the things I love. While still I'm young, not when my knees and back are still, knees and back are playing up. So I didn't want to wait for that someday. That is when I began thinking seriously about the early retirement. And but I knew I needed a plan to boost my retirement savings. I can't retire simply by going and retire because I still need to pay my bills. So. Uh, that is when I started looking for an extra source of income and something different and something flexible that I can work from home. And with my God's grace, I found this amazing digital business opportunity. Now, you might be wondering how I managed to run this business successfully with zero experience. As I said, I have no business experience. The beauty of this business is we have a proven system which doesn't require any prior business skills because everything is laid out on step by step with video based training, and that anyone with basic computer skills or knowledge can follow. Surely, I faced challenges along the way. I wasn't saying that it was all smooth going. I had moments of doubts and I felt stuck, but the support was always there, and that was the amazing support, and it was just a message away. Always there will be anyone there will be there to help us, and our team is incredible. We have a live global community ready to help out along our journey, and we have weekly Zoom meetings where we share wins, discuss our strategies, and we tackle challenges together. Plus, we have weekly masterminds which focus on mindset growth, personal growth, and also we have specialized training which help us to know more about our marketing or content creation, advertisement, everything. So the support was really good, and I'm proud to say I've been running this business successfully for the last 2 years. The flexibility is fantastic. I can work from home on my phone or anywhere I choose. Recently, I was on my holidays in India, and thanks to our automated system, my business kept running in the background, bringing in me leads and buyers even while I was enjoying my trip. So the journey has given me so much more than just income. When I first started my online business, I thought it was all about making money from home. But on the go, I learned that it turned out to be a journey of personal transformation. I gained confidence. I never knew that I can gain this much personal transformation in this business. It also helped me boost my confidence and confidence in speaking up, and also I learned to how to become stay consistent, the problem solving skills, all those things were on there along with our business training. So this is not just a business, it's been a journey of personal growth and self discovery, and also the skills I never thought I could learn at this stage of my life. I wasn't a tech savvy, but now I'm really comfortable with technology and online tools. And before that, I used to go to my children to get anything for, technically, like with a computer, anything I need to know. I just only know the basic skills. So I always had to approach my children to help me with the things which I need to done. And I also learned, I gained lots of skills I can carry into every area of my life. This is all from the business. But there were days of I doubted myself, but each hurdle taught me something valuable. So about our business training, I need to say now, like the business training is the we have the best business training system. We have got lifelong access to all the tools, and we have step-by-step video-based training, which is all helpful for anyone, like people like me at this stage of this life. I started this business, and for anyone, even a child can learn, because that is how the system has set up. And our super supportive community is another thing which is available 24/7. And we do weekly Zoom meetings. We share our wins, we discuss our strategies, and we solve challenges together. So overall, I'm feeling blessed and truly grateful in this journey. So to anyone out there watching me live or as a replay, thinking it is too late to start, here what I want to say: you don't have to wait for the right time. You don't have to have it all figured out before you start. All you need is the willingness to learn and the courage to take that first step. Think about your why. Because I started this business because I wanted more out of life, and I'm living proof that it is never too late to start something new.
Yeah.
Over to you, Tracy.
Okay, thank you, Vanaji Chechi. That was a very elaborate discussion on like how you went through your journey. Okay, as you said, like I can understand as an older person how challenging it could be coming from a country where we don't have technological background, everything, and of course you're grateful to have daughters like who were able to help you in the beginning. But I can I work very closely with Vanaji Chechi because she's my teammate, and I know she's very very hardly she reaches out to us, like unless she's unless she can't figure it out herself, she's already got a good problem solving skill, I would say. Probably being in an ICU nurse, I guess. But she seldom reaches out, but she tries to figure it out herself, and I'm sure she's got that skill, and she has evolved in that skill, I would say. So if anyone, and that is, as she said, it's just a message away. You get all the help. Someone is there to behind the scene, who's there to step in and help you out. And when she was saying about traveling, I was thinking about a picture that I saw on Facebook long time back about like a husband and wife. They were traveling in an old age. Probably you all must have seen, in a boat lying like this in front of the Leaning Tower of Pizza, I think. They were just lying in the boat like this. So we don't want to be in that state, visiting other places, isn't it? So with this business, that is the best thing. Like that that is what something like one thing my husband and myself, like, we both love is to travel. And we were always thinking, like, we should be traveling when we are young, okay, when our kids are young, so that they have the memories too, and we have good memories, and we have good health to climb up the mountain and walk and everything, rather than just going in a bus, get down, see the tower, get into the bus and just go like this. Like, there are trips, like, that goes from India like that, but we really don't want that. We, when we go, we need to really explore that place. So thank God we have all found this business, and I'm grateful. Vananjeji is also finding it really helpful. And the other thing is, as mothers, as being in working as a health professional and all that, we always think that we don't have any other talent. Okay, this is the only thing I can do. As Vananjeji said, like, nursing is the only job I can do. I always thought, like, I would die at the bedside. That's how, like, I'm still passionate about my job, but I don't want to do that like, for a long time, because I'm already, like, in my 40s itself, I'm really feeling that in my body. So though I try to tell I'm not that old, but like, our body never hides it, isn't it? But we all have, like, hidden talents, until we take ourselves a chance to explore, we never know, like, we are, whether we are able to evolve and grow. Okay, so I'm not taking it long. So taking a step into something new, like any, like, say, any business, okay, or an online business, it can unlock a lot of gifts for us that surprise us and always empower us. So if anyone's interested, so coming to the close of this discussion, is this business for everyone? So we have discussed different backgrounds, okay, like, what people are thinking, like, if this business is for them or not. We have discussed different people, okay, so different scenarios, okay. So think about yourself, okay. Of course, business itself, not just this business, any business is not for anyone, okay. So unless you have that passion, and you have that willingness to learn a new skill, like, no business is for anyone, okay, because you will fail in a business, okay. So but if you have the mindset, okay, to do a business, okay, to learn something new, to learn a new skill, okay. You have a lot of learning. Any business you take, it's not just this online business, any legitimate business you take, it has a lot of learning involved, lot of skills to be developed, okay. So if you are a person who really wants to make a change in your life, and we always say, where there's a will, there is a way, okay. So if you really want to have a change in your life, if you really want to take that time to spend with your family, instead of trading for money, like trading the time for money, or you want to be there for your loved ones, or you want to travel alone, or you want to build an extra source of income, whatever your big why might be, if you really have a strong why, you can make a way, okay. And we are here to support you, so you can contact any of us here, sitting here, in any of our pages, and you can send us a message, and we are happy to help you and guide you through this journey. So hope to see you all in the inside, and bye bye for now.
Bye.